Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you guys how to make a delicious sopa de fideo con carne. In case you guys want to know how to make this super easy and delicious recipe, just stay tuned and I'll show you how. Alrighty guys, so let's get started with our ingredients. So for the recipe we're going to need 1 pound of ground beef, 2 potatoes, 7 ounces of fideo, 3 Roma tomatoes, a half of a small white onion, 4 New Mexico or Guajillo chili pods, 2 dried chipotle peppers, 2 garlic cloves, 1 tablespoon of chicken or beef bouillon, 2 teaspoons of tomato bouillon, a half a teaspoon of cumin, and a half a teaspoon of black pepper. So these are ingredients. Now let's get started. Alright guys, so first we're going to begin by making our chili broth. So we're going to grab a small pan, we're going to set it on medium-high heat, and we're going to add a little bit of oil. So we're just going to wait for it to heat up, and then we can begin frying. Alright, so once our oil is ready, we're going to throw in our tomatoes. And I just cut them in half. And we're just going to lightly fry them. Alright, so once our tomatoes have softened a little, we're going to throw in our onion, and just half of it, along with our garlic cloves. So just lightly fry them until they soften. Alright, so once our onion and garlic cloves have softened, we're going to throw in our chili pods, and just make sure that you clean them. Now, if you don't want your sopa de fideo to have some spice, just don't add the chiles. The chipotle peppers. So once our chiles have softened, we're going to turn it off, and we're going to add 2 cups of water. And now we're just going to cover them and let them sit for about 5 to 10 minutes. Alright, so while we wait, we're going to get our potatoes ready. So we're going to begin by peeling them. Alright, so now we're going to cut our potato in half and then into strips. And then into big pieces. Alright, so once we have our potatoes ready, we're going to give them a quick rinse, and then we're going to soak them in water. Alright, so now we're just going to soak them until it's time to cook them. Alright, so we're going to go back to our tomatoes and chiles, and this is what they should look like. So now we're going to blend them so we can make our broth. Alright, so to our blender cup, we're going to add our beef bouillon, tomato bouillon, cumin, and ground black pepper, along with 3 more cups of water. Alright, so now we're just going to blend everything together until we have a smooth broth. Alright, so once we have our broth, now we are ready to begin cooking. Alright, so now we're going to grab our big pot, we're going to set it on medium-high heat, and we're going to add a little bit of oil. Alright, so once our oil is hot, we're going to throw in the other half of our onion, just chopped it in half. And now we're going to cook our onion for a couple minutes. Alright, so after a couple minutes, we're going to throw in our ground beef. And we're going to season it with all seasoning or with salt. And now we're just going to brown our meat. Alright, so as soon as our meat has browned, we're going to remove it from the heat. Okay, so in the same pot, we're going to add a little bit more oil. And now we're going to throw in our potatoes. And we're going to cook our potatoes for 4 minutes. Alright, so after 4 minutes, make sure that you still have some oil, because now we're going to fry our fideo. So throw in your fideo. And we're going to fry them together for 5 minutes, or until all our fideos are nice and golden. Alright, so after 5 minutes, this is what our sopita de fideo should look like. So now we're going to return the meat and its juice. And mix it all together. Alright, so once everything's mixed, we're going to add our broth. Make sure that you mix it. Along with 2 more cups of water. Okay, so just mix it. And now we're just going to bring it to a simmer. And at this point, you can try your broth for salt. And if you want to add any, go ahead and add it. For me, it's perfect, so we're just going to leave it as it is. So now we're just going to wait for it to come to a simmer. Okay, so once our sopita has come to a simmer, we're going to reduce the heat to the lowest setting. I'm going to add a little bit of cilantro. And now we're just going to cover it and let that cook for 15 minutes. Alrighty guys, so after 15 minutes, we're going to check our sopita. You just want to make sure that the potatoes are fully cooked. Perfect, they're nice and soft. So now we are ready to serve. Alrighty guys, and now for the fun part, serving. So I like serving my sopita de fideo with carne with some cheese tacos, but of course you can just enjoy it by itself. And I'm just going to squeeze some lime juice. I'm going to add some queso fresco. And of course, some avocado. But now we are ready to enjoy our delicious sopita de fideo. Alrighty guys, and now for the best part, the taste test. Now let me tell you guys that this meal is seriously super simple, yet so delicious, full of flavor, and I guarantee you that it will fill you up. So I am so ready to enjoy. And of course, if you want your sopita to be more watery, then just add more water. For me, this is perfect, but that's just going to be optional. It's hot. So I hope you give it a try. And I love potatoes, so in here is just seriously the best. So good. You wanna leave me in here? Alrighty guys, and there you have it, how to make a delicious sopa de fideo con carne. I hope you guys had enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, and if you recreate this recipe, please don't forget to tag me on any of my social medias, and if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button so you guys can be part of our family. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys at my next video.